Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. Last Friday, the famous Chicago Jazz Records label, known for their blues, rock and roll and famous soul records, made an unexpected release. The Jazz Records Christmas album. Now, what to expect from a Jazz Records Christmas album? This is a collection of jazz recorded songs that involve Christmas. Now, this is a rather particular collaboration since the Jazz Records label has very little Christmas albums, and they never demanded their artists to focus on the Christmas market. They were not trying to keep basically holiday spirit alive or focus on classic Christmas songs. They were trying to get the blues and some rock and roll out there. Nevertheless, in the course of the years, they had some Christmas recordings, but very little of those are famous songs. So why make a collection of those? Well, this new release is the answer to that. And although I was rather skeptical because going through the track list, there were just a very tiny bunch of songs and performances here that I recognized. I recognized, of course, Run, Rudolph, Run by Chuck Berry. I recognized Chuck Berry's Merry Christmas Baby because that's coincidentally on a record that I reviewed for the top 25 best rock and roll albums of all time. But honestly, most of these songs were unknown to me. So when I ordered it, I thought, I'll buy it because I love jazz records and I love Christmas. So let's see what this collection of songs does. First of all, if you order this record, you should not expect a release of the quality that the Acoustic Sound series does with the Jazz Records label. This is a rather flimsy cardboard, and the record is pressed on a... I think this is funny though. The label seems to be playing with Christmas because I believe there's a little layer of frost here on top of it. But honestly, this could be the usual 70s, late 70s logo. They have a lot of different label variations. But now with Christmas written all over it, I think it has a Christmas connotation to it. And the record is blue. They did not hire one of the big mastering engineers. This was mastered in-house by Universal. And judging the sound, we're not listening to an audiophile release, but we're not listening to something that is bad either. I cannot judge if this comes from copies of the master tape or directly from the master tape. I find it hard to say anything about the sound quality beyond the fact that it sounded audio-wise pretty good. But then again, I have very little to compare it to. I have only one or two of these songs on original pressing, and the original pressings do sound better than them. But it's not bad. I have two songs, I believe, on vinyl of this collection. Nevertheless, sound quality, this is okay. You're safe. You're safe. You're not buying an audiophile record, but especially for a compilation, you're safe. What does this record do? Well, it arrived yesterday and I just gave it a third spin. Seriously. When I listened to it for the first time, I thought, I may be recognizing some songs here, like Blue Christmas by the Meditation Singers, but I do not recognize their version. They give it a very own, entirely unique spin. So I didn't get into a sort of nostalgia flow here. None of it was a nostalgia flow, and sometimes for me that's what Christmas is about. Little drummer boy with a beautiful rhythm going on here, very strong rhythm. So some titles I know: Silent Night by Kenny Burrell. I know that I actually put his Christmas record on a Chess Records label in my top 25 best Christmas albums of all time. But mostly I thought, oh yeah, this is different. This is it sounds okay, but it's different. And then I gave it a second spin. And slowly but surely, during the second spin, I started to really fall in love with this. Opening with Run, Rudolph, Run. I mean, that's a fun Chuck Berry song. Just a lovely Christmas tune. It's not one of those beautiful, warm, nostalgic gigs, but Chuck Berry's an awesome musician. This is a good song. Hey Santa Claus by the Moonglows. Second time, I started to feel, yeah, there's something vibing here. And then when the third track came, Santa Claus by Sonny Boy Williams, and you have that special pronunciation, the way that words just leave the mouth of Sonny Boy Williamson. And this is where the record struck me. And I noticed, yeah, this is Christmas. This is Christmas all around. But this is Christmas from artists who are not willing to bow down for a big commercial Christmas pop hit. Sonny Boy Williamson sounds like Sonny Boy Williamson. His unique, genuine blues, adapting Christmas. And that's when I got the hang of this record. Later on, Blue Christmas by the Meditation Singers, it rocks. Merry Christmas Babe by Chuck Berry, it rocks. Love for Christmas by the Gems, I'm still not getting the real hang of that. Christmas Means Love, that's good. Then Side 2, Christmas Blues by the Ramsey Lewis Trio, great. Snowfall by the Soulful Strings, good. Christmas Love, Rotary Connection, good. Christmas by Chuck Berry, awesome Chuck Berry. Little Drummer Boy, Lennox Avenue, this is really, really good. Merry Christmas to You by the Salem Travelers is really nice. Silent Night by Kenny Burrell. Man, I just gave it a third spin, and slowly but surely, I dare the competition to release a Christmas record, whether it be new or a compilation, a fresh compilation. This is a fresh compilation, and I dare you to make a record that's as genuine, as good of quality as this compilation, because this is actually just what I needed. Great artists who are true to themselves, who get an essence and soul of Christmas. Chess Records, what an amazing release. A perfect treat for the holidays. Well, I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.